Welcome to Full Plate Diet TV. I'm Dr. Diana Fleming, co-author of the Full Plate Diet, and in this episode I want to talk to you about a very big problem in this country: mindless eating. Now, to help me talk about this, I have Lonnie Carball with me again. Thank you, Lonnie, for being here. And Lonnie, as you know, is a licensed counselor who has been specializing for the last 9 years in helping people make healthy choices. So, what is this thing of mindless eating that we have a real problem with?
Right. Mindless eating simply is eating without paying attention to what you're doing. And we all do it. In fact, for many of us, most of the time, we're eating mindlessly. We're not paying attention. One of the problems is that we don't do most of our eating at the dinner table. So we're eating in front of the television, we're eating in front of the computer, we're eating, texting,
tweeting.
or we might even be driving in the car. And we don't recommend that, but people do it. And we're not paying attention. So afterwards, then we're aware of what we've done because our body tells us. You know, we've got indigestion, or we get on the scale and wow, where did that extra 5 pounds come from?
Yeah.
It's because we weren't paying attention to what we were doing.
Okay, so now, in the book, Full Plate Diet, there's this thing called Stop, Challenge, Choose.
Right.
Is this a tool, is this designed to help with this problem of mindless eating? Is that what it's for?
That's exactly what it's for.
Okay.
Stop, challenge, and choose simply refers to the fact that before you eat something, you stop yourself and you challenge it. Why am I going to eat this? Is this going to help me get what I want? How does this fit in with my health goals? Am I going to be satisfied afterwards? You might still go ahead and choose to eat it regardless of what it is, but at least you're doing it purposely. It's not mindlessly, and
you're making a conscious choice at that point.
Absolutely.
Okay, now Lonnie, let's be realistic. Most of our problem set situations for eating are social situations. A lot of people around, Thanksgiving, Christmas, parties. So if there's people all around you, how do you do this stop, challenge, choose when people are watching?
It works the same way. Obviously, you're not doing stop, challenge, and choose out loud, right? So they're not going to know what you're thinking. So you can do it in social situations as well as when you're by yourself.
Okay.
You know, it's the people are there, and you have a strategy. You ask yourself, is this what I want to do right now? Is this going to help me get what I want? Most people are not paying attention to what's on your plate.
Why?
Because they're busy with what's on their plate.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
okay.
Absolutely.
All right. Okay, so now, I don't know if you've thought about this, but maybe this fits into what we're talking about. But Jackie Kennedy Onassis, you know, she managed to look great all her life.
Right.
And when she was the wife of the president, obviously she's in a lot of challenging social situations in terms of eating. And, you know, a lot of these involved hors d'oeuvres, you know, where you're all this food's coming around and you're talking to a lot of people. Well, she actually recorded a little strategy that she had where she would put the food on the hors d'oeuvre she wanted on her little plate, and then as she was circulating around the room, she would eat a little, and that moved the food around so it looked like she was eating more than she was. Now, is this an example of stop, challenge, and choose?
Absolutely. She went in there having a strategy. Okay, she stopped, challenged, and choose. She thought, what was she going to do? And she came up with a strategy to do it. The key here is to go into the social situation with a strategy.
Good.
If you don't have a strategy, and you see all of these foods, and a lot of times if they're your favorite foods, and if you're like me, it may not be limited to broccoli and carrots, you know, you're be tempted to overindulge on them. So go in with a strategy. And let's face it, the real issue with this so-called social eating is it simply gives us an excuse to do what we really want to do, and then we don't have to stop, challenge, and choose.
Oh, he had to say that, didn't he?
The reality is stop, challenge, and choose works in any situation. Have a strategy and use it.
Great. Thank you so much for these wonderful, wonderful tips. So listen, don't forget, stop, challenge, choose at Thanksgiving, and carry that all the way through the holiday season, Christmas, and even into New Year's. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time on Full Plate Diet TV.